Hey, hi, hello, happy December, happy Monday, and happy Vlogmas. Today is Monday, December the 1st, which means it is the first official day of Vlogmas 2025. I'm so excited that you're here. If you're new, hi, I'm Becca. I'm so glad that you're here. I am an elementary music teacher and I'm an elementary music teacher full-time, and I have a side hustle that's pretty much full-time, and I'm just over here trying to, show you how to kind of sort of balance it all and maybe actually enjoy your life a little bit. So that's what we talk about over here on this channel. And right now we are in the beginning of Vlogmas. Now I'm not gonna lie, I almost didn't do Vlogmas this year because life has just been lifing. Basically since school got back in, I have been struggling. Like since August, it's just been difficult. And so I have been dropping things left and right. Anything that is not supremely important, I'm getting rid of. Like, I'm not doing that, I'm not doing that, nope, not doing that, nope, not doing that. And so I was like, oh, maybe I should get rid of Vlogmas so it's not stressing me out. And then I was like, no, Becca, we're not getting rid of Vlogmas. That's just crazy. But here's what we're gonna do instead. I'm just not gonna let it stress me out. This is my motto for December, is nothing's gonna stress me out, which is probably not true. But I am definitely going to be actively trying to not be stressed. Like, that is my main goal in December. Whether the presents get done or not, I don't care. Whether the halls get decked or not, I don't care. Whether my choir sounds great or terrible, doesn't matter, as long as I keep my head. At least that's what I'm telling myself. I don't know how long I'll stick to that, but at least right now I am like, this is the priority. So December is gonna be all about trying to just not lose it, basically. So I'm gonna do Vlogmas, but it's not going to stress me out. Which means that at any point, if it is stressing me out, we're gonna drop it. It's gonna be fine. For Vlogmas, we're gonna be super chill this year. I'm just gonna film some vlogs. I'll film every day, and I'll do maybe like 4 or 5 days together in one video, so that way it's not too much. There might be extra videos, there might not be extra videos. Some years I post like every day or every other day. We're not doing that this year. Like, we're just making it through. Okay, that's where we are. So that's where we are. Anyway, hello, happy Monday, glad you're here. I just got home from school. I had to make 87 errands, which is why it is already pitch black outside, which does not make my heart happy. And I wanted to show you my skirt though, because this was my Black Friday find. So, oh my gosh, you can't see that. It's so cute. Okay, it's like this plaid faux wrap skirt from J. Crew Factory. It was 70% off on Black Friday, and then you get a teacher discount if you go in person. So I got an extra 10% off. And by the time they did all that, it was like $18, and I was so excited about it. Super cute. I'll show you in a second a better angle. So that is what I had. Today was our first day back, obviously after Thanksgiving break, and it was not too bad. It was kind of chaotic, but it was also not bad, which, listen, these days is really all I'm going for. It wasn't terrible. Like, I'm like, then we're pretty happy if it wasn't awful. So that happened. It was chaotic. I'm gonna be honest, I did not have my lesson plans done before we left. So I got to school this morning and I was like, I don't know what we're doing. So that was an adventure, but they are now all done and sorted. I had to keep talking myself out of things because I would be like, oh, we should do this and this and this. And then I'd be like, no, Becca, we're taking it easy this December. What would be an easier way to do this? What are things the kids can do without your help? What are things that you can sit and you can do grades and you can make the choir concert flyer and program and all that while they do something else. So I had to, every single lesson I had to be like, nope, we're taking it back, we're making it easier, we're not doing all that. So that was fun. It was something at least, but we're here. I think it will be a decently chill week at least. Next, what I've got going on, first of all, I'm going to pause this and delete some stuff because I'm almost out of space on the memory card. Please hold. Okay, so things that are coming up this week and in December. This week's pretty busy. I have an extra choir rehearsal tomorrow. We don't normally rehearse, well, today, first of all, today. My choir that I sing in has rehearsal, which is normal. And then tomorrow, my choir at school has an extra rehearsal after school, which is not normal, but I wasn't feeling very confident when we left for break. So I was like, we're gonna have an extra optional rehearsal for whoever can stay. And I've already had some kids tell me that they were gonna stay, so that's good. And then Wednesday, I'm going over, there's a lady at my church and she lives right down the street from my school. And I'm going over to help her decorate for Christmas, which is so exciting because I love decorating for Christmas. On Sunday, it was only yesterday. Yesterday, we did, our church stuffed and wrapped Christmas boxes. So we work with an inner city program here in town that distributes Christmas boxes to children. So we have been gathering donations and we make a whole big deal about it. We decorate the church like crazy and we come and we have the church help us like stuff the boxes, wrap them, and all of that. I wrapped 60 boxes and apparently I'm really quick at wrapping presents because people kept commenting about how quickly I wrap them. And so she was like, are you this quick at putting up trees? And I was like, yeah, pretty much. So that led into me offering to go and help her decorate her tree. And I was like, heck yes, that sounds great. She lives right across the corner from my school. Love her. So that's gonna be great. Thursday I have normal choir rehearsal. Friday is nothing. Hallelujah. Saturday, as of right now, I don't have anything going on. Sunday I have a concert. The rest of the month I'm singing in 3 concerts. My kiddos have 1 concert. My kiddos have 2 field trips. So there's one this Friday and one next Friday. And then, you know, grades are due, Secret Santa, presents, all that jazz. It's a wild ride. It's a wild ride. And I even got rid of things this year because like I said, I've been dropping things left and right. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's not gonna stress me out. That's the goal. Okay. So what is a little bit stressing me out is that my house is not clean because I've been decorating, but I didn't finish decorating. So right now it's just a disaster. And I don't love that. And I do not have time to mess with it because I have choir tonight. And so if I start messing with things, I'm going to end up being late. I need to go eat. But I did get an order. I want to show you. Full disclosure, I'm going to be getting a lot of orders this week. So don't come for me when you see how many packages I ordered because I tend to do a lot of shopping on Black Friday. I try to buy everybody's gifts or as close to everybody's gifts as I can on Black Friday. Things that I've been keeping my eye on, I will buy on Black Friday. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff. Specifically tomorrow, there's a giant Amazon package coming with my name on it. And then there's supposed to be stuff coming like pretty much all week, but not tomorrow. Wednesday, there's a giant Amazon package because I was like, oh, I'll be nice and click that I don't need it fast and get, you know, all my boxes together because it's better for the environment. And now I really regret it because I just want all my stuff. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What I do have though is one package from the store Shop the Mint, which has been like my favorite store. Actually, I found it last year because they were advertising their Christmas clothes and they were so cute. And I just love them. So let's go try these things on and then I'm gonna eat dinner and I'm gonna go to choir, and there's not a lot of footage going on today, but that's all I've got for you. It is the first day of the TPT sale. So let's check and see how we're doing. So far so good. I have 800 before I matched the first day of the sale last year, but there's still time. So we'll see. And then sometimes I like won't match it the first day, but I'm like over the next day. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Also, weirdly, last year I made more money on the first day of the sale than the second day of the sale. That never happens. Strange. Anyway, so we'll see how that goes. We'll keep at it. I do need to post on Instagram. I don't honestly know that it makes a big difference, but I do like to do it anyway. So there we go. Let's go. Try and close. Post on Instagram. Let's do it. Okay, here's a better look at this skirt. It's like a plaid midi skirt. It is a faux wrap, but it's just so cute. I love it. definitely the best find. And what I like about it especially is that like with this blue sweater, it's not too terribly Christmas. Like it definitely feels a little Christmas, but like I could wear this in January and it would be fine. But I could pull out a bright green sweater or like a red shirt and make it really like holiday, but I don't have to. And I like having options, so that's great. Check out my tree. I actually matched my tree today. Oh, I should take a picture in front of that tree because we match. One thing I did very well this year is over Thanksgiving break, I decorated. I did like Sunday, I put up this tree and I cleaned this room, put up the tree. Monday, I cleaned my office, organized my office, put up the tree. Tuesday I was up at the church or decorating for Christmas. Wednesday, I cleaned and organized my craft room and put up the tree in there. And so I've been like, I went a little bit at a time, and then I did Friday, Saturday, Sunday downstairs, but I had a lot of other things going on those days, so I didn't finish it yet. I think the only way to like finish it would be if I had like those days all day long to mess with it, but that's not really realistic. So there we are. Okay, this was bought for a specific purpose, and that purpose is to go see the Broadway version of Frozen. 2 weeks from now, we're going to see in Hilton Head Frozen on stage, and I just didn't have anything that would fit. So I got this dress. It's really cute. It's quite short for me, at least. I'm pretty tall though. I thought it said it was 35 inches. 36 is usually where I'm like golden. So it might be 35. Maybe it's 34. I don't know. So I will probably wear this with like black leggings or tights or something. But it is so cute. Look at how pretty. I love that. It has pockets. Also love that. So I think with leggings, we'll be golden. I don't think I'm comfortable enough to wear it without leggings though. But I guess that'll be, I was gonna say it depends on the temperature, but no, I think I'm just gonna wear it with leggings and it'll be fine. Really, really cute though. Or even tights would be fine. It's like silver and white, and I got these snowflake earrings. It's gonna be adorable. Having the right outfit just really makes me feel great. So here we are with our new silver dress. This was not purchased with something in particular in mind, but I'm super excited about it. I sing in choir, and I'm a music teacher, and if you don't know, musicians typically wear black. That's like the go-to musician black. We make jokes about how much black there is in our closets, but I'm always looking for good black dresses in particular. And so when I saw this one, I was like, I have to have it. It's so cute. It's like, it has this like shimmery gold. It's really low key, so it's not in your face. And then it's like elastic in the middle. Really sexy one, but it's like high neck. It has sleeves, but they're not hot. And then it's midi, so if I was gonna wear it like in a concert, I would definitely need tights. I usually go for floor length in concerts, but for a more casual thing or for backstage with my kiddos, this is perfect, and this is gonna be great. I probably won't wear it for our holiday concert because I usually wear something more festive for the holiday concert. Oh, it's not a holiday concert, or winter concert. So I usually wear something more festive and something in the color scheme that I tell the kids, but I could wear it for the winter concert because it is cute with like some nice black heels. It'd be golden. So cute. I'm gonna put on something in the way of pants because I have 3 sweaters today. Okay. Next up, we have this sweater that has an embroidered holly jolly on it. I like that it was different colors, and it's like high neck. This one's short, so it's meant to be like, you know, worn with pants or skirts or whatever, which I do appreciate. And it's short sleeve, which I also appreciate. I don't know, but the sleeves might be a little bit too much, but I think it's cute. Probably with like a skirt, like a plaid skirt, even like the one I wore today would be fun. I think it'll be good. I just threw on this corduroy skirt that I just got from Amazon that I got for Thanksgiving. It was an absolute hit. It's got shorts underneath it. And pockets, comes in like all different colors, but it's like a casual because it has like the tie waist, and I really liked that. So liked it so much, my mom was like obsessed with it, so I actually bought her one for Christmas in a different color, so we'll be matching. So I think this is cute. Do we like this? I'm unsure. You might grow on me. We'll see. The lighting is not helping at all. I really need that sun to come back out. Next up is this really simple green sweater. I love this dark green. It's short sleeves again. It's really soft and it's like a peplum shape. Is peplum back? Because I would be very happy if so. I love it because peplum, it like goes in and then it goes out, which is like exactly what I need in life. Is like it's cinched in here and then maybe a little bit more flowy. So this would be great to wear with pants or with like a tighter skirt like this, or even frankly, because I live in the South, with shorts. So I'm very excited about this shirt and it's really cute. All of these are in large, by the way. So I like that. All right. One more plus some earrings. Let me show you my earrings. So I got Grinch earrings because we always have dress up days. 3 weeks of dress up days, in case you were wondering, which is a lot. Although I missed it today because I didn't check my email because I was on break and I didn't want to go back. And I really didn't want to check my email, so I didn't. It was just like festive and I was wearing plaid and my little bows, so I was like, I'm festive. Tomorrow's Snowman Day. But we always have a Grinch day, and so I was like, Grinch earrings. Perfect. Okay, let me show you this last one. Okay, lastly is this slightly obnoxious reindeer sweater. They had it with like all these different prints. They had it at Halloween too, and I wanted one for Halloween, but I didn't get it. But I just could not. Like, look at the red nose. I had to. I like that this one is like super flowy. It's longer. My intention was to get it to wear with leggings. So it's like longer. It does have like a slit. And actually it would be really cute even with this skirt because it's like brown, which, you know, is like reindeer vibes. But just really cute. It's got like a little bit of a turtleneck. I love it. Here for it. This one, the sleeves are a little bit tighter. Well, the other ones were like big. The sleeves are kind of tight on this one, but that's okay. It's so cute. I know. Now, do I wear this to wear tonight, or do I wear what I was wearing earlier to wear tonight? That is the question. I am going to decide that. I'm going to go eat, and I will probably see you tomorrow. So, happy day one of Vlogmas. In case anyone was wondering, I decided I am going to wear the reindeer sweater tonight. I love this, and I kind of wish that I had bought more because it's so cute, but like easy and comfy, and that's what you need in life, right? Happy Snowman Day. I had buttons on, I cut paper buttons out of paper and safety pinned them to my sweater earlier, but I had to leave the school to go and pick up the choir t-shirts, and I didn't want the people to think I was totally insane, especially because they know my husband, so I didn't want them to be like, oh my gosh, his wife is crazy. So I took off my hat. Did that, but now I have a hat here, so we can't take off the hat now. Anyway, hey, hi, hello, happy Tuesday. I am exhausted. Here is my problem. I think my biggest problem right now with teaching is by the time I get to Tuesday night, I'm done. Like, it's just so many hours and so many classes. I'm so tired. It was a day. It wasn't a bad day. And that's the thing is, it's like, it's not even that it's like, oh, it was a bad day and so I'm tired. It's like good days are also tiring. Anyway, I digress. So yesterday we had choir rehearsal, came home, just pretty much like went straight to bed after reading some of my book. I'm working on 2. So I've got the 3rd book in the Poppy Wars series, which is called The Burning God. And that was like 600 pages. That's on my Kindle. And then the other one I'm working on is Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. So I got like a fancy version of that one. So that's been fun. Today I got up. I finished my sale emails. I need to check on the progress of the sale, although there's nothing I can really do at this point to help. So I will check on that. Wrote my emails this morning, went to work, and it was just like a lot going on. I had a meeting with the principal to talk about our concert next week, just to make sure everything was like sorted. I had to talk through a lot of stuff with the art teacher, figuring out logistics, had to talk through a lot of stuff with the band teacher, figuring out logistics. He's new and his program is new. We used to do a modern band with like guitars and keyboards and stuff. And this year we have traditional band with trumpets and trombones and all that. So it's like very, very drastically different. So, I'm, you know, trying to get the information from him so that I know what we're going to do. But since I'm the one who's done concerts before, I'm the one who has to like really set everything up and be like, okay, here's the layout, here's who needs to help, here's where we need help, and all of that kind of stuff. So just trying to like get all that sorted. Today I left to go get choir t-shirts today, which normally I can't do, but today the schedule worked out that way. I hope they're good. I didn't even open the box. And then anyway, I had some classes. I finally got my observation. It's December and I had not been observed yet. So if you're not a teacher, typically you have observations throughout the year where admin comes in, they watch you teach for a little bit, and then they like write up a little thing about hopefully how good of a teacher you are or whatever you need to improve on. So my current plan, I think, is 2 short observations and then 1 long one, I think is what I'm on. There's like in our district, if you're like new, then you have like, I think it's like 6 observations. And then once you've been around for a while, it's like 2 or 3. I don't know. But however many I had not had one yet, and it's December, and there like has to be one the first marking period. And I was like, y'all, actually I was talking about it at lunch and I was like, I haven't been observed yet. And if these people come and try to observe me concert week, or the week after the concert, right before winter break, we gonna have a problem. Because you know what my lesson plans are? This week, my lesson plans are normal. We're learning the things. We're doing the things. We're, you know, doing all the fun. Next week, we're gonna color. Color by note. It's great. Here's movement activity. Color by note. I'm done. And then the next week, we're gonna watch Frosty the Snowman. And the kids know it. Actually, I had lunch duty today. My 4th graders was like, so we're going to watch Frosty the Snowman again, right? And I was like, yeah, we're going to watch Frosty the Snowman again. But I was like, they can't walk in while I'm watching Frosty the Snowman. Like, you know, so anyway, all that to say, I got observed today. I was really glad that I got observed today. And I was really glad with the class that it was, because sometimes you get real unlucky and they come on like the worst class. Some districts I've heard they let you like pick when you get to them to come. That's never been a thing where I have been in my two schools and 3 principals that I have been under. Anyway, all that to say, hello. I'm tired. Oh, and then that was the other thing. I had an extra choir rehearsal today. Normally we only rehearse on Thursdays, but I'm not gonna lie, the week before Thanksgiving, that last rehearsal, I was like, this is a disaster. Like, I was like trying to figure out which song I was gonna cut. I was like, I don't know what we're gonna do, because I've, you know, especially now it's like my 3rd year, so people like now expect the kids to be at a certain caliber that I have, you know, had them perform at. And I was worried because this year, actually, I have harder songs this year because they were doing such a good job. I ended up picking harder songs than I normally would have because they were like rocking it. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is a disaster. I was having nightmares like all during Thanksgiving break. So I was stressed. So I was like, we're going to have an optional extra rehearsal. So I told them they didn't have to come, but anyone who could come, please come. And I had probably 2/3, which I thought was pretty good. And I feel so much better. So much better. So much better. We were able to like work on some songs. We went through everything. And so we kind of like worked on the first 2 songs mostly. So next time we'll work on like the last few songs mostly on Thursday, and then we should be good. And then Thursday we got to get our stage arrangement, and we got to go practice on the stage. So there's a lot going on, but I'm really glad I got observed, and I'm glad I got observed with that class, with that lesson, because that was a good lesson. We're like moving to opera songs, and we're reviewing melody, and the kids are making melodies on their board, which means that she saw me do movement, teach about a style of music, do an I do, we do activity where they're practicing, they're creating things. She saw me assessing them because I'm walking around writing down who's got things right and correcting things and stuff like that. So that was really good. And then I'm really glad that the rehearsal went well today. I have a package, and I think this is the one that I have been waiting on for a long time. Yes. Okay. So, This is a package from Daily Grace Co., which is a like Christian, mostly like devotional stuff store online. I found them last year, and there was some stuff I had my eye on, and I ended up purchasing an Advent devotional last year, and I used it during like December, and I really liked it. So this year, I went back and did that again. It'll be too late for you, but this year I got an extra one. So I have I guess they do a different one every year because this one's different than last year. So I have two. I'll have to double check. I think this one, it doesn't say. I think this one's the men's one and this one's the women's one. I think they're pretty much the same, but one was called men's and one was called women's. So I was like, well, you know, we'll get both. And I'm giving one to my husband, obviously. And then I'll keep the other one. And I thought that would be fun. We won't do it together, but it'll just be kind of nice to have that together. And then this tote bag was only $5. Look how cute. So I didn't need that, but I liked it. So, yeah. So I've been really liking their stuff. I don't do a devotional every day, mostly just for time's sake. But I really liked having it last Christmas because it gave me a lot of like insight and backstory into, it was the Christmas story, so into the Christmas story and the nativity and all that, with a lot of information I didn't know, and so I really liked that. So I'm excited to try this one and see how it's different. It's the same story obviously, but like a different focus. So that is where we are. Anyway, I am gonna go take the trash out. I'm gonna make some dinner. I'm going to work on cleaning up my house because it's a disaster. And then I could kill for a bath tonight. So that's gonna happen. I also need to find my thing that I plug in to put my memory card into my computer because I could not find it this morning and I need to upload some footage. Oh, I was supposed to listen to videos today and I did not do that. There was like so much to do today. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's go. We've officially entered in, oh, that's a nice box. Don't throw it away. We might need it to wrap presents territory, in case anyone was wondering. So, you know. Happy that season to everyone who celebrates. Also, these earrings are new. I just got them from Bubble Bar, so I will link them below. And I should be able to link that little snowflake I had on here. It's actually a hair clip. There's two of them. They're from Old Navy, and I just got them last week. Just a little bit of a sore spot for me because Old Navy was like, Black Friday, everything in the whole store is 50% off. It had signs everywhere. It said everything in the store is 50% off. Got to the register. Guess what's not 50% off? Snowflake hair clips. Okay. And also my new candy cane hair clip, not 50% off. And I was very sore about it because, you know, you didn't have to say everything was half off. You could have said most things half off. This rack half off. Nope. They said everything is half off. Liars. Guess what? I will not be going next Black Friday. To Old Navy. Okay. So I'm putting together a little, it was supposed to be a 1st of December Burr box. Have you seen those where people do like the box? Usually it's for kids and they do like books, like Christmassy books and like pajamas and hot chocolate and stuff on the 1st of December. Well, I mentioned this yesterday. But we're gonna do it today. So we're gonna do for my husband, if that wasn't clear. So we're gonna do his thing. And then I got us matching Christmas pajamas, which he's not usually into. However, one, these were only $5 at Old Navy on Black Friday. Two, I was like, he can wear them like around the house. So these are like joggers. I'll link them below. They won't be $5 anymore. But he likes this print. It's very neutral, very boring. I have matching shorts on. These are joggers. I was going to hem them, but I thought they were just like straight at the bottom. But since they're joggers, I think I'm going to tell him I will hem them if he wants me to, and if not, then I won't. I wish I had planned better and like had some chocolate or something Christmassy. I feel like this is the story of my life, is like I want to do all of these fun, cute things, But so often I don't have time to think ahead. So I'm currently flattening out an old bag. Tomorrow I'm excited because tomorrow I'm getting many packages, which I have been waiting for. I don't remember if I said this yesterday. It was like, do you want to, you know, save the environment and get your Amazon delivery on Wednesday instead of on like Monday? And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. It was not a great idea. I'm ready for my Amazon packages. Most of it's not for me. There's 1 or 2 things in there for me, but I just want to have it. I just want to like get it in my hands. I just want to like, especially I think because I feel like I did so much shopping on Black Friday, and I only have like 2 items that are presents in my hands because most of the shopping I did was online. And then my husband messed me up because I bought him something, but he wanted it like immediately. So I caved and gave it to him. He wanted like a fleece vest from Columbia and they were on sale. So I bought him one, and then he was like, can I have it now? And I was like, no. And he was like, but I want it now. And I caved. So there's that. And then I bought this, but that's not for Christmas. So I just want to get things ready and prepared, you know, and like there's a couple of things we need to actually go to the store for, and I was like, can we go tomorrow? Can we go tomorrow? And Andrew's like, there's still plenty of time before Christmas. I'm like, I know, but I feel like I need to get it done. So anyway, let's take this and let's go cook food. I am starving. Decorate and take a bath. Hallelujah. You know how I mentioned that I always reuse my bags? This one is to Granddad from the Phillips, but I don't know who the Phillips are, so that's weird. It's 9:30 and I'm done for the night. Now I don't mean that it is done. I mean that Becca is done for the night. I am just so tired. I worked for a little over an hour, maybe an hour and a half on just getting things picked up. We moved, one of the big things is this room has a couch in it along this wall usually, so we had to take that upstairs. So it's been like right in the middle of the walkway, which has been super stressful. I did the dishes. I did a few decorating items. I took a lot of empty boxes upstairs, and I got these ribbons up. These were, I think I saw it actually in a Hallmark movie last year and was like, oh my gosh, that's such a great idea. And it's really simple. It's really cheap because it's literally just ribbon and you can use literally whatever ribbon you want. It is so impactful. I cannot tell you how many people last year that was the thing everyone was commenting on. Actually, I had somebody say, your house looks like a Hallmark movie, and actually it was a guy we didn't know very well. A lot of things happened last Christmas, so we had a lot of people at the house, and he was like, can I take a picture and send it to my wife? I was like, sure. So it's really cheap, it's really easy. Well, it's simple. I won't say it's easy because since I cut these last year, I didn't realize how the cabinets are different sizes, so I had to keep redoing them because I did not have the foresight to figure out which pieces went on which cabinets, and I retied one bow in particular like 8,000 times. And I know when husband comes down, he's gonna be like, you know, the ends aren't mismatched on those two, but I'm not touching them again because I retied one of them 3 times and the other one like 4 times, so it ended up taking a lot longer than I wanted to. Uploaded some footage for my video editor and just kind of tidied a little bit, so we're pretty good. The main thing I still have to do is the table and then the kitchen, but I have, you know, I have a lot of mugs, and so I had taken everything out. I washed a bunch of them, but the dishwasher had gotten full, so I unloaded those and I loaded in the next ones, and then once everything is clean, then probably tomorrow I'll go through and figure out what I'm doing with the kitchen. So maybe tomorrow I'll plan on doing kitchen, maybe also dining room, and then Thursday I can like get the rest of the downstairs tidy. And then we have some extra things, but here is my stance on this year. I watched a video like a year or two ago of a girl decorating for Christmas, and she had all these different ornaments, and she pulled them out and she was like, yeah, I think this year I'm gonna use, I don't remember what she was gonna use some like pink and green. She was like, I'm just gonna use the pink and green ornaments. And I don't know why it like never occurred to me in my brain that like you don't have to use everything every year, but that was really impactful. So that's kind of how I've gone about it this year, is like, you know, if I have some things, even if they're cool, if I don't want to put them out, I don't have to put them out. If I don't have a spot for them, they don't need to go out this year, and maybe they'll go out next year, and that's fine. So I have some stuff I'll take upstairs, and I can still like arrange things in the loft area and in the bedroom, but there's some stuff that's probably not going to go out, and it's okay. So if you are stressing about like Christmas decorations, you don't have to use everything every year. Even like which makes sense, even like these, we've had these for years. We didn't use them last year. I don't think we used them the year before. And then I have like a little crystal candle holder. We have those available all year, but we don't use them all the time. So like you don't have to use everything that you have just because you have it. Okay, that's my gift to you this holiday season. Yeah, but normal Becca would be like, oh, but I'm not done. I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this. Current Becca, who is too tired, is not going to do that. Current Becca is like, I want to go take a bath. I have brownies warming up in the oven, and I'm going to go eat my brownie in the bathtub and have a wonderful time. And if it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done, because I told you nothing's allowed to stress me out this year. So decorating is stressing me out because I had to retie the ribbon 8 times. We're going to be done decorating for tonight. We can do it tomorrow. Present wrapping, stressing me out. We can stick in the bags. Okay? We're not stressing about things this year. We're not doing it. I'm not doing it. So that's my current stance. Anyway, tomorrow is Grinch Day, so I'm going to be wearing green. I'm thinking I might wear my green hat. I'm thinking I might make a game out of this 15 days of dress up. Oh, that's the other thing, is we have 15 days of dress up, and I am not stressing about doing every single one of them. I've already looked through, and there's some like Snowman Day. I was like, yes, Snowman Day. Gotta wear my top hat. And other ones that I was like, pretty much if I don't immediately have an idea of what I can wear, I'm not gonna worry about it. And I will just wear whatever the heck I want because I want to wear my clothes. And it's not going to stress me out. And so if I don't have something that matches, it's fine. I'm not going to do it. And it's okay. So there's some, especially next week, there's some days that I'm like, I'm not doing that because I don't have anything. I don't want to put forth the effort. It's not happening. So that's my story. I'm going to eat my brownie. Tomorrow's Grinch Day, so I'm wearing green. Did I finish my sentence or did I not? I'm gonna try to make a game out of it where I see how many hats I can wear in the month of December. So tomorrow's Green Day, so I'm gonna wear my hat. Maybe. We'll see how it looks with the rest of my outfit, but that's my tentative plan. And then after work, I may or may not be going to help decorate a lady from our church's house, and then I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna make dinner, and I'm gonna continue working on this until it's done in a non-stressful way. Okay? Okay. Good night. Hello. Happy Wednesday. I am tired. Yesterday I was tired, and then I did all that stuff, and then this morning I overslept because, listen, my alarm went off and my body was like, absolutely not. That's not happening. Legitimately, not like sometimes I'm just being lazy, but sometimes my body's like, no, we are not moving. And that was this morning. It was just like absolutely not. So I slept in and then I did yoga instead of like an intense workout, and I am still so tired. Anyway, it was an interesting day at school today. Just a weird one. And then afterwards, I was supposed to go and help set up a Christmas tree for a lady at my church with her. But her husband has been in a nursing home for a long time, and he's getting transitioned to hospice like this week. So actually a different lady from my church came and met me at her house, and we put up the tree for her. So hopefully that'll be just something nice that they don't have to worry about. She does not have to worry about. But I just got my gigantic stack of packages, so I thought we might open those together, and then we're gonna have to eat because I am hungry. Y'all, I was like pulling all these things in. I was like, the Amazon man must think we are insane. So we'll double check that everything is mine. There were 2 boxes for husband. You never know who they're really for these days, but at least it said husband's name. Oh, look, this is a present for me. Aha. Paper. There's a artist that I follow. Ooh, okay. And she does a lot of like alcohol marker drawings, and she uses this paper, so I thought I would try it out. For that, I wasn't expecting the first one to be for me. It's not mostly for me. There's a few things for me. Okay. Next up, we have the paper bag princess. This is going to my niece. It was like $6. It is so cute. If you have not read it, highly recommend. Adorable. There's like, you know, those books that are the like top of your list. This is one of my new favorites. It's not new, but it's new to me. Next up, we have some like carabiners. I thought that'd be good for stocking stuffers, since we have a couple stockings. Hi. This year. This is for me. This is that skirt that the skirt that I showed you the other day. No, this is for my mom. Just kidding. This brown skirt that I wore the other day. I got the same one actually in red for myself, and then I got one in like it's not the same color, it's more of a tan. Mine's more of a brown. But I got that for my mom because she was like really into it. So that. Oh, these are just some like really cheap gold bracelets for my husband's cousin. She put on her list, so there they are. I don't know if they're anything good. This one, it was not on her list, but I got it anyway. It's a little L. It's the first letter of her name. Necklace, so I thought that was fun. It was only like $7, which I thought was really quite good. All right. Now we have boxes. See, shopping online is better than shopping in person. So when you shop online, you get to enjoy the shopping, and then you also get to enjoy the unboxing. Okay, so this is a car jump starter for someone else in husband's family. We do like a secret Santa, so we only do presents for like some of them and not everybody. So we have his cousin and then his aunt's, his cousin's stepdad, aunt's husband. Okay, did this really need to be in a box by itself? This is for husband. It's a it says refillable lighter, and then it like extends, and I guess you blow into it to like blow on fires. I don't really know, but he put it on his Christmas list, so here it is. Okay. That. present for Becca. These are the best colored pencils. They are not cheap, but they were on like a really good sale for Black Friday, so I grabbed these. I got the 48. It was only the 48, and it was like $30, which even on Black Friday, this set was on sale, but the 36 was not on sale, and they were cheaper than the 36 pack. So that's exciting. They're like really soft and really good. Got that. This is for my brother. These are the books that I'm reading right now. I'm on the third one, which is this one. Very good. Highly recommend. So he's gonna like them a lot, I think. I feel like they look kind of small there. They're like 600 pages each, but they don't look 600 pages. Something that and some accessories. This I thought was really cool. I saw this on a like stocking stuffers gift guide video. So I got one for me and one for husband. I should have got one for the other people were stuffing stockings for. Anyway, I knew. I was like, okay, so normally we do Secret Santa and we just make like a gift list and you just go and you buy something off the list. This year they were like, we want to do something that like takes more thought, which I'm fine with. That's totally cool. But what they landed on was to do stockings. And I was like, we're going to spend way more money doing stockings because I'm still going to want them to have like a real gift. I don't want to just stuff it full of junk. And then I'm going to want to buy all these random little things to stuff the stocking with. And I was like, I'm going to spend so much more money doing this. But anyway, so this is a screen cleaner. It like comes in this little thing and so you like spritz. And then this is the thing that you wipe it with. So I liked that it was like all really compact. So it was a cool thing. So I'm going to put one in husband's stocking. And it was like a 2-pack for $10. So then I'm going to keep the other one. I also just like gifting people things. So I get really excited about like buying presents and whatnot. So then I want to buy all the things. Especially his cousin is like the most fun person to buy for, I think personally, because she's into, you know, jewelry and makeup and skincare and like she's just very into all that stuff. She's very like, and I'm into all that stuff, so I think it's really fun. So I enjoy that. But then it also means that I want to buy her everything. For you. Oh, this is also for her. Okay, this is the thing I was really excited about. It's also not gonna fit in my stockings because I'm just gonna like tie the stockings to it. I don't know. They're like, we're gonna stock stockings, but then like we didn't actually come up with like a good system. So here we are. But this is a purse. But it's called like a Stanley purse. It's bigger than I thought it was gonna be. So this side is like a normal purse, and then this side holds a water bottle. You like stick a water bottle in there. I was like, heck yeah. She will love that. Yeah, so there's like a crossbody strap. You can stick your water bottle in there. There's like hooks. You can put the cap in. And then, okay, so there's like 3 pockets on this side. Cool. And then there's a zipper pocket in the back. I love that. It's super fun. They came in like lots of different colors. And it was only like, I think it was like $16 on Black Friday. I think they're normally like $25, but still not bad. So cute. So cute. A really good, inexpensive, but like good value present. Okay, this is not from Amazon. This is from REI. But I ordered some stuff for husband from here. We don't have an REI next to us. It's like an outdoorsy shop, if you're not familiar. We do not have one, but we went to Atlanta recently and we went to the one there because we wanted to look at some stuff, and they just had so many like cool gift things. So I came home and I went to Black Friday and I ordered them. I don't even think they were on sale, but here we are. Okay. So I didn't order all the cool things, but I ordered a couple. So I got him like this little tiny compass. Oh, is that all I got? Okay. Well, that's much less exciting than I thought. Okay. I had a lot of things I wanted to buy him, but I think I was spending too much money, so I stopped. And then these are super cool. They're little like pocket guides for different things. So I didn't buy all of them, but I bought a few. So this one is Pocket Guide to Outdoor Survival. So there's like little tabs for like how to navigate using your map without a compass, navigation, what to do if you get lost, ground to air signals, like different types of shelters. So things. This one's emergency first aid, which he will love. Weird thing, but my husband is obsessed with like first response things, which is so funny because he's not a first responder. And we have first aid kits everywhere. So this one, it goes through, there's like if they're bleeding, if it's a burn, if they're choking, like all different things. So that's fun. And then this one is weather forecasting, which I thought was super fun too. So it's like, here's the different kinds of clouds. I don't know. So there we go. Obviously those are not his like big presents, but they're cute little things I'm gonna use to stuff the stocking. So that is what is up. Yeah, today was Grinch day. These are my new Grinch earrings. I'm just wearing like a sweater dress. It's not anything monumental. I think tomorrow's pajama day. I need it to be like Becca stays home and sleeps day. I still need to do the kitchen and the dining room, but I am so hungry and so tired that I can't even think about it right now. So I'm gonna go make some food because I'm very hungry. Take this stuff upstairs, change my clothes, make some food. And I guess I'll definitely talk to you again, but I might just be like, okay, bye. And I might actually like show you if I get up to anything tonight, and I might fall asleep on the couch. It is also a possibility. So that's where we are. Okay, let's get to it. Happy pajama day. Today was a good day, not just because it was pajama day, although that did help a lot. I woke up on time today. I did my emails today. I went to work, and today I had my planning day. Glory, glory, hallelujah. My district does this thing called extended planning, and so what that means is like twice a year teachers get a day off where they have a sub in their class and they go and actually like get work done. And I have never had it before, ever. And this year we asked if we could also have extended planning. In the past they've said no, but this year they graciously said yes. And so mine was today, which was perfect. It actually was supposed to be a few weeks ago, but I was super sick and I didn't get to come to school at all. So I asked if we could reschedule and they said yes. And then, so I had it today, which is perfect because tomorrow is our field trip. Next week is our concert. So like, I really needed that time to like get things done. I got so much done. I got grades in. I got things sorted with people. I was able to get like my whole plan for my, both of my field trips. I was able to get my whole plan for the concert next week. I wrote like this huge document of like exactly who needs to be where, what adults are going to be where the children are going, what times they need to be in different places, who's cleaning up the stage, who's doing this, like all of those details I got sorted and figured out. It was like so much to think about today. But I got it all sorted. I got paperwork in for our field trip in January. Like I went through my music, marked it up. I had like, I got so much done. I desperately needed that. And then I had choir rehearsal. First of all, I think it's the only choir rehearsal we had where every single person came. Secondly, it went so well. I told you before Thanksgiving, I was real nervous. After that extra practice on Tuesday, I was like, okay, we're doing good. And then today they sounded so good. And then so we like worked on some stuff, and then we got new spots for our stage, and then we went and got on the risers on the stage and performed. We were just practicing for the primetime kids because they're in the cafeteria, so we just, you know, did that for them. And so that was really good. We ran through everything. We're able to like talk through, you know, okay, here's how we're getting on the risers, here's how we're getting off. Like we got so much done. It was so helpful and so needed. I feel so much better. I also realize this is why I feel so stressed these days, because we used to have this really nice schedule. I'm not gonna lie. When I got to my school and I saw the schedule, I was like, this is for real? Like, whew. Because what it was it would be like 3 days out of the rotation, because it was a 6-day rotation. 3 days out of the rotation, we would have 6 classes and like basically no planning. There was like one little break where you could like go to the bathroom, and then lunch, but 6 classes straight. On the other days, we would have, so 3 days we have 6 classes straight. The other 3 days we would do 3 classes and a lunch duty, and then we'd have 2 blocks free. So we would end up with basically half the week, you only have half the classes. And what that meant was I would have like, you know, an hour and a half 2 or 3 times a week to like actually work on stuff and actually get things done. And then if that happened to like connect to your planning time, or if it happened to connect to lunchtime, like it was glorious. And I remember looking at that schedule and I remember thinking, if they ever change this, I'm gonna be in trouble. And I was correct, because this is the year that it changed, and this year I'm in trouble. We now have none of that. We have one day that has 2 open blocks, and that's it. And they're not at the same time. One's in the morning, one's in the afternoon. And everything else is go, 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 go. The afternoon is like back to back to back. We have 4 classes back to back, and then we go straight to dismissal. Like we dismiss our 2nd grade from our classrooms. They walk out, they get their book bag, they leave. We follow them and go to dismissal to do our afternoon duty. And then our afternoon duty, we used to be done, and late duty would come up at 4:15. Now we go all the way to 4:30, which means I usually don't leave till 4:45. And so I'm like sitting here thinking, man, I feel so good because I've gotten things done that I have needed to get done and I haven't been able to get done. And I'm not like overly stimulated from teaching 8,000 children today. And now at my old school, I'd never had a schedule like that. So it's not common, but wow, it was nice. And I'm feeling it this year. And I think that having that schedule is the only way I was able to manage the last 2 years. Because the last 2 years, I wasn't actually that stressed, because like I had downtime. I could sit some days. Like there was like this extra breathing room, and that's really what I'm missing. Because, you know, when I had that during school, then it was fine to come home after school and have after school rehearsals and have all these things that I'm going to the church, I'm going here, I'm going there. It was fine because I had a little bit of breathing room during the day, but now I don't have that. And so now I'm like really feeling it. Coming home, it's late, I'm tired. Almost every day there's something after school, whether at the school or at the church or choir or something. Like it's just a lot. So all of that to say, today was a good day. I got so much done. Glory, glory, hallelujah, because I have a lot to do. And that is giving me ideas of what I need to be looking for next year. Because obviously I can't change my schedule. Like there's nothing I can do about that other than complain about it so it's not the same next year, because wow, it sucks. And it's just, yeah. But, you know, other things, like I've decided I'm not doing choir in the spring. I'm ending choir after this concert. We have the field trip, we have the concert. I don't have any more rehearsals because next week Thursday is our concert, and then next week Friday is our last field trip, and we're having pizza, and we're done. And I'm done. So that's one thing. I'm not doing that. I'm not helping with the musical this year because I don't have the brain space for it. I don't have the thought for it, like none of it. And yeah. And then it also just gives me like more reason to advocate for ourselves for next year to make sure this is not the schedule we have, because we gotta do something better than this. This is not gonna work for me, at least long term. So one thing that has helped was deciding I refuse to be stressed by anything. And 2, the other thing that has helped is, I probably shouldn't say this. I know in my head how much longer I plan to keep teaching, which I have not shared with anyone except husband and like one other person. But I know how much longer it is. So when I feel stressed, I'm like, Becca, enjoy it, because there's only so many left. And it's really a nice feeling. So like if you're like, okay, I've got 10 years left. Okay, I've got 10 Christmas concerts left, but I only have 9 back to school seasons because this one's already done. And then after this Christmas concert, then I'll only have 9 Christmas concerts. My number's not 9, but I'm not sharing my number. But I know my number, and that makes me feel better. So that's what we're up to. And I also have decided, I was thinking about it this morning, and looking towards next year, calendar year, 2026, in knowing what that number is. It's not this year, and it's not 10 years. There's your hints. In knowing what my number is for how much longer I plan to be here, I need to act like the business is the most important thing, which I used to do, but honestly, I kind of got out of that habit the last couple of years, I think because I was actually enjoying school. Crazy when you're not super stressed how you actually enjoy going to work. And so yeah, so due to that, I am just, we're in the brainstorming phase of goal setting right now. So I'm brainstorming, what can I do to make this better? It's the question for today. I don't have a good answer. Anyway, yesterday I did a really good job. I got the kitchen set up and clean. I'm happy with it. It's decorated, but it's not like overwhelming. There's been some years where the kitchen has been like real crazy. This year it's not simple, but it's not awful. And I got the dining room table set up. I didn't set the table, but I got like the centerpiece situated. So today my father-in-law is supposed to be dropping off my mother-in-law's Christmas village soon. He said he's on his way because we are getting that. I am very excited. I have never had a Christmas village before, so that's fun. I'm not sure where it's gonna go yet. We were thinking either on top of the cabinets or in the loft upstairs. So I'll see. I don't know what it is. So I gotta open it up and see like what pieces are there, what pieces we want to keep, what pieces we don't want to keep, all that good stuff. So do that. And then I would like to tidy up the downstairs because now that I have everything sorted, I need to just like there's like extra stuff on the piano, and then there's like boxes, and I just need to like get those upstairs. And then I would love to vacuum. That would be my ideal, is if I could get those 3 things done, that'd be like fabulous. I also have to wash my hair, which I know is so random, but like the last 2 days I was like, I need to take a shower and wash my hair. And the last 2 days I was like, no, I want a bath. Which I can wash my hair in the bath, but it's a lot harder. So I need to take a shower and wash my hair today. So I guess those are the 4 things we're trying to do. Right now, I think I'm gonna put some chicken nuggets in the oven so that I can eat because I'm hungry. Yeah. Okay. Wow, I've been talking for a long time. Sorry about that. Once I clean up, I'll show you the downstairs, what we got going on, and then I do still need to clean up the upstairs, but at least what we have right there. Amazon person just came and dropped off some stocking stuffers. These are gear ties, so they're like, oh, they're a lot bigger than I thought. They were different sizes, but they're to like tie up stuff. I thought that'd be a good stocking stuffer, so I have 2 of those, and then boxes for husband. So that's what I got. The other thing is I got my Secret Santa today. So I need to spend some time thinking about what to get my Secret Santa for Christmas. I'm so excited. I love Secret Santa. And I got a person who I think is gonna be really fun to buy for. So I'm excited about that. Yay. Done, and I'm sure things are going to change, but let me give you a quick overview. So over here in the piano room we have the tree, we have the piano. I've had this tree, I think this is the 3rd year third or fourth year with this tree. I'm not 100% sure. We have a nutcracker. We have the Nutcracker Suite music. We have Silent Night, Holy Night. Have a little, ooh, and then we have, ooh, I'm gonna replace this painting. I don't have anything to put there yet. So that's why it's still hanging out there. We have a dog staring at me. We have a little scene. This is much shorter than I usually do, but last year I had it on the corner rather than in the middle, and I liked that. I don't have a good place to put mail, so let me know if you have any mail storage solutions. Over here we have like a little gingerbread situation with my new Target mugs. I've been using these a lot, so I wanted them handy. This is kind of small for coffee pods, but it is what it is. And then over here, I just picked up this guy at Home Goods recently. Everything else is old. That and the 2 gingerbread mugs. Everything else is old. Then here I have like a elf situation. So we have like elf cups, tree cup. This deer is one of my favorites. And then just like a milk thing. And then I have the bows on the cabinets. They're not totally perfect, but they're decent. Over here we have many packages. We're ignoring that. This is all I could figure out for here. It's not great, but it's fine. And then here we have like the table. Ooh, I just, you know, crop the boxes out. That's fine. And then I added garland. It does light up there. That's fun. And then over here I have our little like tree forest. And then I'm really proud of this entryway. Actually, husband was like, this entryway looks really good. And he never gives compliments. Ever. Or at least not to me. Neither of us are like, oh, what's that love language where you like people to say nice things? Neither of us are spoken word people or whatever. So we aren't into that. So I rarely get compliments is my point. But he was like, this looks good. So we have our Christmas tree fake candles. This one needs new batteries. I'd had some ribbon on our candlesticks because I kept seeing these ribbon candlesticks. They were so cute. And I was like, I don't need any more candlesticks. So I just put ribbon on ours. I'm like, yeah, love. This print is from Etsy. There we go. None of this is new. This is all old. Some of this is like years and years and years old. But that's fine. So this year, I didn't buy too many things. I got the gingerbread cookie jar, the 2 little gingerbread mugs, which were each $5, and then the gingerbread cookie. Words are not wording today. Cookbook stand. Those are new. Oh, then we have stockings and garland. And then a wreath. That's all I got. So I got those new items, and then what else did I get that was new? Oh, this guy's new. He's adorable. This is new. This one. And then 1 pillow. And everything else is old. Which I'm telling you that to say, if you are new to, you know, having your own home, if you don't have a lot of stuff, it's okay. Like, you just get a couple things each year and it grows. Now, some years we got a lot of stuff. Some years, like this year, we went pretty slim. It's okay. It just adds, it just grows. So anyway, I'm gonna go and take a shower, wash my hair, and then chill for what is left of the night, which is not much, but I'll probably like paint or draw or color or use my new colored pencils I haven't used yet. Thank you for being here for the first week of Vlogmas. Every year that we do Vlogmas, it's like a fun little tradition, and it's just one of those things where like another year has gone, and here we are at the end of another year. And thank you to everyone who's been here on the journey with me. So I'm excited for some more Vlogmas. We've got concerts, we've got to finish decorating, get things sorted. We have cookies to bake. We have gifts to make. We have gifts to wrap. And yeah, Secret Santa stuff to buy. So I will see you For me, it'll be tomorrow. I'll probably give you like a day or two in between the videos, but for me, it'll be tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.